It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new family?
I think what I'd like to teach the other family is to not be afraid to have high standards.
Bye!
See ya, goodbye.
Remember who you are.
I could teach another family the basics of skating.
West Side!
West Side for life, girl.
After a journey of nearly 600 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
Okay, there's 2 vans. You could put like 15 people in each one of these vans. Do they have 30 kids? Oh.
Good stair set for skating, I'll tell you that. Ugh.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
There's skateboards everywhere and guitars.
Pay family rules. Make bed, vacuum hardwood floors. Oh my gosh.
Somebody poured some concrete to skate.
Okay, well, where's the list that says mom and dad? Well, what do you do?
My kids would not be allowed out of the house if their room looked like this.
An apology note? Oh my God, for saying shut up? I say that all the time, like, shut up.
I don't see any fruits or vegetables.
I'm gonna have to drink that stuff. As long as there's a bathroom nearby, because I'm probably gonna be peeing all the time. Looks like something that would make you pee a lot.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife has written a manual as a guide to the running of their homes.
I love rules. I hate rules.
I hope you can skateboard. I cannot.
I believe in teaching my children to have a strong work ethic.
There are about 15 skate kids who hang out at the shop every day.
Work ethic is not that important.
Hanging out is not doing very much.
Breaking one of our rules will have consequences. They write a 5-paragraph essay. I think that's baloney.
We call Shelby the queen bee around here. What Shelby wants, Shelby gets. Uh-oh, that's how you raise spoiled kids.
So every year we have one huge birthday. So this is the most efficient way to celebrate the kid's birthday. Oh, that is so wrong.
It's the moment of truth. The two wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
I'm Emma.
Hello.
Hi, Emma.
Gabriel, so nice to meet you. I'm Robin.
I could get a little hug if that's okay.
Hi, Shelby.
Hello,
Hi,
Dad.
nice to meet you. I'm Dennis.
Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you, too. My first impressions of her are she's like rich, professional, the kind of people that all the kids are afraid of around here.
You guys like skating?
Yeah.
I own a skate shop.
Oh, good.
She seems pretty cool. My mom would never get on a skateboard.
I think if my kids got into skateboarding, that might be a concern. It seems to attract kids that have problems with the law.
In New Mexico, Gabe takes Robin to the skate shop to introduce the tribe.
What's your name? Pepe. So the tribe is just anybody who wants to come hang out.
Anybody who wants to come and hang out.
I love what they're doing to build community in there by giving the kids a place off the street, but I don't think the skating necessarily has any purpose.
Not yet convinced of the purpose of skateboarding, Robin must immediately head off to the skate park and attempt to push Mongo like a skater mom.
You're all right. You'll just be sore a little bit.
Do you guys think skateboarding's dangerous?
It's all worth it.
Are you talking about professional skateboarders?
Yeah.
Is that all your dream?
Yeah.
Like when you guys grow up and you have to go earn a living for your family. So like you need a backup plan after you're 40. Skating is not a future career, and they've been led to believe that it is. And I really hope that Gabe is going to step it up and be a leader and get those kids thinking about their future, because they've got to have a plan B.
At the Pays, Dennis is taking charge of the chore schedule.
Cade, you need to mow the lawn. And Emma, you need to do your practicing and pull 50 weeds outside.
I was feeling really upset the way that Dennison made the kids go out and pull weeds and threw out a specific number for Emma to pull out. And Emma, does Dad actually count the weeds?
No.
Dennis, I think if the kids have to pull the 50 weeds, let's just at least count the weeds.
If Emma says she pulled 50 weeds, I believe her.
Let's go count them.
All right, if you want to count them, we can go count them. 5, 6.
As silly as Dad looks counting them, that's as silly as it sounded to me when he told you 50.
20, 21. I counted 47, and I'm confident she got 50. I think Christine's being judgmental. I think she thinks that we push our kids too hard. I don't know where Christine's coming from. I'm trying to figure that out.
At the Espinosa Marquez's, health food obsessed, organic green smoothie drinking Robin faces her worst nightmare, a hot dog.
I've never eaten a hot dog in my adult life because I know what's in it.
She's afraid to eat a hot dog. She's worried about the chemicals and the things that are in it and blah, blah, blah. What does she want to live to be 90 and never have lived?
Eating hot dogs, that would be like the equivalent of, for some people, eating like dog poo. I don't know what dog poo tastes like, but I don't want to find out, and I don't want to eat a hot dog.
You guys know what's in a hot dog?
It doesn't matter.
I don't want to eat a hot dog.
I was trying to be a good sport, and so I did eat a little bite, ending a 20-year streak. It really didn't taste that bad.
In Utah, Dennis heads for work, leaving Christine to take control of the kids' hour-and-a-half of chores and piano practice before school. Starting, of course, with a health drink.
Loving the green stuff, huh? You don't think this is a lot of stuff to do before you go to school? No. I do. The kids in the morning were just like, robotic. I felt bad that they would have to do so much stuff. So why do you think that you have to play the piano so much?
My mom did it when she was younger.
Do you ever feel like you just don't have any choices, things that you would want to do?
Yeah, sometimes, kind of.
Dennis and Robin, they don't know how to listen. They have to have total control of the whole situation. Are we ready, kiddos? Let's get moving. If they could control the whole world, they probably would too.
In New Mexico, after opening up the skate shop, Robin gets to see an example of the self-expression Gabe encourages amongst the tribe. It's time to rock.
Here we go.
That's not a band. That's dark, angry screaming. That's like soul-sucking. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to that, and I don't think any children should listen to that either.
I think it's rude. She just walked away like right when they started playing. If it was her kids' recital or something, they were playing piano and we didn't like it, we wouldn't have walked away.
At the Pays, Christina's coming to grips with the numerous punishments that the kids get if they don't do their chores to Robin's standards.
Whose job was it this morning to unload the dishwasher?
Me.
Did you get them all?
No, I didn't see this one.
What consequence would you have for forgetting to unload that one?
She just makes me do it.
She just makes you do it? She wouldn't make you write an essay?
No.
In the manual, it says that if you do forget to do your chores, that you have to write an essay. Okay, the title is going to be Why the Dishes Are Not Important.
She just has me do it.
Oh, honey, don't cry. It's okay, really. You know what, honey? It's really not a big deal at all. If the essay writing is so bad and it makes them feel so emotional, I think it should be stopped.
At the Pays, Dennis is home from work, and Christine confronts him over the upset enforcing the rules caused Libby earlier in the day.
Libby, she didn't put the dishes away in the dishwasher, and we had to go write an essay, and it just broke my heart. A kid should not have to be worrying about the dishes. But
That's not hard. That's not asking too much.
It's not hard, but I almost feel like they're little slaves and little robots.
I just don't think we ask too much of the kids. Talking with Libby about the essay, and she told me that she actually had unloaded one, and there were 2 dishwashers, and she forgot to do the other. And typically, we wouldn't have made her write an essay for that. So I disagree with Christine. I don't think we treat our kids as slaves.
Today, everything is about to change in the Espinosa Marquez and Pay households as the new wives take control.
Shelby needs to learn how to work because her days as a queen bee are numbered.
From now on, this is a rule-free house, and I'm gonna fill it with self-expression and fun.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the rules which the families must obey.
Dennis, you and Robin are sucking the fun out of your kids' lives.
I don't think we suck the fun out of the kids' lives.
It's what I see and how I feel.
Gabe, you refuse to discipline or even guide your daughter.
If you have a good kid, you don't need rules.
Even good kids need some rules, Gabe.
Next.
Dennis, while they are enjoying a chore-free week, you will suffer all the things the kids normally do. Your first chore will be to write an essay on how getting kids to write essays is counterproductive.
I'm not going to write about something I don't believe.
Well, you're going to write it anyway.
Shelby, starting today, I have a list of chores for you. Gabe, you're getting a chore list too, so you can teach Shelby a work ethic by example.
I have not seen any individuality in this family. It's ridiculous that you all have to celebrate your birthdays all in one day, so we're gonna celebrate Emma's birthday. All your friends can come.
Having all my friends over would be really cool.
Making healthy food is worth our time. To kickstart your new good health, you can have plenty of my famous green smoothie.
This would be a good salsa, huh?
This week, you will write on your clothing and get fake tattoos.
I've got to draw the line there.
This week, if you disobey a rule, I will expect a 5-paragraph essay explaining what you've learned from your mistake.
What?
Music is one of the most joyous forms of expression, but you as parents have turned it into a form of oppression. Now I'm going to change your tune.
That's so cool.
Dennis, we're going to bring a truth booth into this house, and your kids are going to tell you exactly what they think about all these restrictions.
It's not as bad as you try and make things out to be.
Gabe, these kids need more. Part of your new plan is to meet with local businesses to drum up financial sponsors for members of the tribe who want to go to college. I've bought you a shirt and tie, so corporations will take your activism seriously. Ta-da!
You're gonna think I just got out of court.
It's time to open up the world around you and feel some freedom, and there is no better way to do that than skateboarding. You okay with that, Dad?
Not really.
Put your skateboards in the closet. You're welcome to use them when your responsibilities are checked off a list I've created for you.
Why are you crying? You're really gonna cry? Why?
You're gonna live through this, Shelby. You're gonna learn something.
I won't be able to skate it off for these next few days. And what is she gonna be doing through all this? Just sitting down and watching and laughing? I just don't like her.
At the Pays, with chores and practice band, chaos reigns as the kids get on with hanging out and discovering playing instruments can actually be fun.
It's awesome having a guitar in the house. There's something wrong with that boy.
And Dennis has to get on with writing his essay on the subject of the pointlessness of writing essays.
Getting kids to write essays is counterproductive. Most times, children do not agree with the thesis of the essay. For this reason, the essay writing process fails to achieve its intended objective. Now, let me just say that I don't believe any of this. And so I have an alternate essay that I wrote. And it's called Essays Work. One effective form of discipline is having children write an essay to reinforce appropriate behavior. Essay writing should be considered an effective disciplinary method.
Dad, what if we did that?
Yeah, Dad, if
It's
we
done.
wrote
It's
your
good.
essay and then went and said, I
Have
don't
you
believe
ever-
any of this, then I think you would make us rewrite it too.
Rewrite an essay?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not writing another.
He shouldn't have done the alternate essay. He didn't learn his lesson.
At the Espinosa Marquezes, Shelby has ignored Robin's rules that she do chores and make her bed before leaving for school.
Her rule changes were that I couldn't skate unless I did all my chores. I'm not gonna change for nobody. If they don't like it, they can.
I don't see anything different from yesterday. There's still clothes all over the floor.
And Gabe has also broken the rules.
He's supposed to be leading by example, and this is the example. Hey, Gabe.
Hey, what's up?
You only had one chore to make your bed, and you didn't do it at all. Are you gonna back me up?
I don't know if I'll back you up on what I think is right, but if what I think is wrong and it's causing extra drama and stuff, probably won't back you up. I think it's just more of a control issue with her. The rest of the week is gonna be hell, and I can't wait till my wife comes home.
Dennis arrives home from work, not realizing that he faces some punishment.
Hello, Dennis.
Hi, Dad.
While you were doing your chores, you talked back. When I mentioned it to the kids, they said they could absolutely not get away with that.
No, you could not, that's true.
So,
You're gonna go to your room for an hour.
Christine's attitude is kind of starting to aggravate me a little bit. She seems like she's kind of out to get me, trying to punish me.
In Utah, in an attempt to get Dennis to listen to his children, Christine has ruled the kids speak their minds in the truth booth.
Why do we have to play the piano?
Well, there's a certain level of competency that Mom and I would like to see you achieve on the piano.
Okay, Dennis, that's enough.
So if you don't like the answers, you get to just cut them off.
Because it's the same answer over and over again.
Christine, do you think this is a big revelation for me?
Well,
just because, I'm sorry.
He's asking me to tell.
I'm telling you, I'm talking here.
No, well, see, that's just
I'm not upset with the kids. I'm upset with you.
You can be upset with me all you want.
Listening does not necessarily mean that I have to agree. She just doesn't want to hear what I have to say or want to hear my reasons. She doesn't place any respect on my opinion.
I don't think my dad really listened. I think that he just restated over and over and over his reasons. Just him saying his same old, same old.
In New Mexico, Gabe looks over Robin's vandalized rule boards and realizes the tribe has gone too far.
When I saw what Pepe wrote on the rules, when I read the rest of it, I thought it was crossing the line and disrespectful. So I'm gonna make sure he apologizes. Go tell Robin.
Where is she? Robin! I'm sorry.
It means so much to me that Gabe was backing me up because he has their respect and he's a leader, and I think he's starting to realize how much power and influence he has for good.
But while Gabe is stepping up, Shelby's still hanging out at the skate shop, avoiding the chores she has to do at home.
Shelby, remember that we need to go home and make dinner, and you're gonna help me make the salad? Let's go get in the car. Shelby, if you want to come home with me while I make dinner to show that you can be responsible and accountable, then come with me. If not, you make your own choices. Shelby got really, really dramatic about being asked to help make a salad. Shelby's making her own choices right now. I think they're bad choices, and I think it's really unfortunate she hasn't been taught until now.
There might be one or two things that we can take away that are positive, but you gotta at least give it a shot. And you can't. All right, but was it bad the way she walked away from the band when they were playing?
Yeah.
Well, that's what you're doing right now.
Well, she deserves it.
No.
I can't take it.
In New Mexico, after Shelby's meltdown at the shop, Robin ends up making dinner alone. Finally, Shelby returns to speak her mind to Robin.
I think Robin thinks that because I'm not like her kids, I'm lower than she is. And that's just what I see, and that hurts. I do put a lot into this family. I may not show it work-wise, but I show it with my heart. We may not have the same rules that you do, but we're proud of ourselves. And what we mostly think about is loving every day. I hope that you learn that what we have as fun here and the love that we share, you take it with your family.
I'm really glad you told me all that.
You're such a sweet girl.
Shelby has said some positive things. I just really wanted to listen. You know, she has values too. She really embraces living in the moment, and I want to do more of that. I don't want to be a drill sergeant anymore. I want to go to the skate park with my kids when I get home, because I have a feeling they are there today loving it with Christine. I really, honestly want to be more fun, and I'm going to check out that skate park when I get home.
In Utah, Christine has taken the family to the skate park, despite Dennis's continued opposition, and the hope that they can enjoy hanging out together and simply having fun.
The skateboarding is pretty cool.
So what do you think, Dennis?
I mean, it's fun. The kids are having a good time. I mean, I can see us coming here and then maybe, spending an afternoon or something. I think the kids had a great time at the skate park, and really I had fun at the skate park. If we have fun, it's kind of like planned. There's not a lot of just hanging out kind of fun. I think that can be fun. I think that's good too, and that's probably important.
In New Mexico, Gabe is leading by example by finally making his bed. And after her conversation with Robin, Shelby's followed suit.
If I do all my chores the way she wants it, I hope I get my board back.
But according to Robin's rules, Shelby must still be consequenced for her earlier insubordination by writing a 5-paragraph essay.
Writing the essay probably won't help me keep my room clean, but it'll put a thought in my head and I'll always remember it. You taught me that being clean and organized isn't so easy and not such a bad thing.
Oh, I love it! I would pass you off and give you a skateboard.
Yay!
Go! rules in general I don't really agree with, but there were some pretty good lessons within the rules.
All right, who's gonna do something good?
Maybe you should, like, push them a little bit.
Kick, 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 kick.
I hope she learned that fun isn't a bad thing.
I want to bring home to my kids that their mom can have fun, and that I want to have fun with them.
Yeah!
In Utah, it's the end of the week, and Christine has ruled that Emma have a proper birthday party instead of efficiently celebrating it on the same day as the other kids. And that means having all the kids' friends over, too.
Probably the best birthday I've ever had.
It was fun to watch her hanging out with her friends. I guess I didn't really understand how important that was to her.
We are going to bust open a piñata.
There we go.
Wish I could do that to a real one. That was pretty fun, like beating the crap out of it. So yeah, I wish it was a real one.
The party was great, Christine. Thanks. That was
Very
fun.
welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed
Kids had
yourself.
a great time. I had a good time. If somebody had asked me 24 hours ago if Christine being here had a negative effect, I would have said yes. Right now, I'd say it hasn't had a negative effect. You know, it had some positive effects. You know, we need to go out of our way to create some fun times, too. Encourage that as much as we encourage pianos and some of the other things. And why would you be doing this with my face?
It's fun.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
First morning in the house was like nothing I've ever seen before. The kids were a little sad.
How do you mean my kids were sad?
It took them a while to really open up. I really didn't get a smile out of them for quite some time. I felt like they were a bunch of little robots.
That's really, really unkind.
But that's how I felt.
My kids aren't robots, Christine. My kids are learning
Well,
responsibility.
When you watch
just
the
like
show,
I did. I'm not a
you'll
robot
see.
either.
I think you are. You did just what your mom did, and you're doing it to your kids. They cannot make choices
They're
on their own.
responsible
They don't even have the freedom.
they can make
they don't even
choices
have
on
the
their
freedom.
own.
They don't even have the freedom to
consequences
speak.
is about.
She tried to use skateboarding as a way to train a kid. Like, you gotta earn it.
I did not ask a lot of Shelby.
She was crying because she was making her go home and cook to prove that she was responsible.
I didn't say.
You made my child cry.
That's not it.
You
I cried
have
3
no
times in your
emotions.
home. I cried
But you're
3
an
times
adult.
in your
I'm not
home.
talking about
Don't shout me
you.
down this time, Christine. Let me finish, because I haven't finished anything.
When
I
your
haven't finished
child
one single thought
when your
here.
child cries
So get used to
tears
that.
because he has to write an essay, you're fine with that? Mm-hmm. That's forcing a child.
No, it isn't.
So, Mom, why the
My name's Robin.
Robin, why the birthday party thing? Why can't your kids share their own birthday? Why do you choose to just?
What does it matter? Don't try and
It
make
does
me the
matter.
bad mom.
I saw it, and Dennis saw it too.
I can say what
The
I
joy
want.
that you saw in Emma's eyes for that party. Come on.
Of course she was having a great time. It's a party. You're very good at the fun stuff. You're good at the parties. You're good at hanging out, skateboarding, doing all those things. But there's things in parenting that are difficult, that aren't fun. You need to provide structure. There needs to be rules in the home. They need to be taught a work ethic.
I do tell Shelby to clean her room, and I would want her to keep her room a little bit neater, but I think I could probably find a balance.
Not always fun, not always work, but balance.
I care about your boys. I fell madly in love with them and Shelby, and I really, really want to see them have a future.
She really did teach the boys to plan for the future, and actually not just plan, she actually helped them come up with financial means to do it.
I think the balance that I see that you're lacking in your family is you need to listen to your children more. You need to allow them to make choices, and when they do have fun, just go all out.
I would be happy to have fun with my kids. I don't just get in the zone of just being in that moment and not thinking about what I need to do next. I need to learn to be more fun.
Your kids are going to show you. They
Also-
will teach you.
Be cool.
Hey, good to meet you, man.
It's the day of the swap, and the wives prepare to leave their lives behind. What do they hope to bring to their new families?
I think the main thing that I hope I can bring to another family is the idea of training. Don't forget your training.
I am sure I can bring a lot of fun to this new family that I'm gonna go meet.
Love you.
After a journey of nearly 100 miles, the wives finally get to see where they'll be living for the next 2 weeks.
This would definitely not be a neighborhood I would want to raise my family in. I don't know what else to say.
We're in the middle of nowhere. I can't imagine what kids do here for fun.
Before they meet their new families, the wives get a chance to explore their new homes.
Wow, this is small. I feel like the walls are closing in. I cannot imagine raising a family in a place like this.
Wow, this is a huge place. It would take at least 5 people on a regular basis cleaning this.
This looks like a rubber nose. Maybe like a clown or something, I don't know.
There are no posters, there's no color, there's no identity.
The bed is not made, obviously the sheets are not clean. I know I'm not supposed to sleep in here, because I'm definitely not gonna sleep in here. I wonder where I'm supposed to sleep at.
I bet the other mom doesn't like it when the kids jump in the bed.
For the first week, the wives must live by the rules of their new family. Each wife is written a manual as a guide to the running of their home.
Childhood is like boot camp for the real world.
Sir, yes, sir. We're a family of 3 who take clowning around very seriously. Clown school tuition costs almost as much as John earns. The priorities are all mixed up.
We live by strict rules and regiments so that our children stay on the right path to rebellion, for sure.
Our daughter Maya is a princess. She doesn't have any chores to worry about. Besides, who am I to tell her to clean up? She's not being Maya's parent. She's being Maya's friend.
I hate it when I see parents who are trying to be friends with their children. They need a parent to guide them. You are absolutely right. Your children need a parent, not a warden.
We give Maya lots of freedom to find out about the world herself. She's been raised to question everything she is told. Children should learn how to respect our authority as parents and listen to what we tell them and obey that.
We're training our children to be obedient and respectful at all times, and there is never a time when our kids can question our authority.
It's the moment of truth. The wives are about to come face to face with their new husbands and children.
Hi.
Good.
Tanya, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you, Josiah.
Benjamin.
And Benjamin.
This is Maya.
Hi, Maya. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
So what do you do?
I am a clown.
I never heard someone's job being a clown. Yeah, there's a lot of clowns. People hire them for birthday parties. But it's cool that our new mom's a clown because she's way more fun.
What do you guys do for fun?
Well, I like being around people. I don't get to a lot. I just read because there's like nothing to do.
I was very appalled. They said that they couldn't do anything for fun. It was weird.
Do you know anything about clowning?
Only that they're at carnivals and parties. I didn't know that you had to go to school to become a clown. This is going to be very interesting. I am curious to see what clown school has to offer.
At the Marshalls, Cecilia must get the kids started on dinner, while Ben oversees the cooking from the couch.
You need to cut up some onions and the cilantro.
It's really weird that the kid's cooking for dad who's laying down on the couch. That's not a parent-child relationship. That is a tyrant-to-servant relationship.
We're supposed to call you Miss Sassy.
I mean, sure, but...
We require them to call grown-ups with the title. It's a sign of respect.
I wouldn't do that normally. The way Ben leads the family is incredibly intense. There's no joking and there's no laughter. It was very uncomfortable feeling.
Okay, here we go.
Tanya's being introduced to her first course at a $36,000 a year clown college, and first up is her transformation into a clown.
You want some crossing?
I guess this is perfectly fine.
She doesn't want to be clowny, and she just doesn't seem like she likes fun.
John, I'm not liking this at all.
All you have to do is pick any subject you're comfortable talking about with some authority.
Today I'll demonstrate how to shine a shoe. I feel very out of place. This just seems silly and foolish to me. I think Cecilia's like some kind of a grown-up kid. There's just no purpose to it.
It's the first morning of the swap at the Marshalls. Ben's off to work, and Cecilia must rise early to oversee the kids' long list of chores.
Benjamin has upstairs, Josiah has laundry. So I had downstairs, so now I'm upstairs. And I keep on going for my whole life until I leave the house.
I get exhausted just from watching those kids do chores. I think it's just ridiculous that these kids are the servants of the house. Why do you guys have to do so many chores?
My mom says she wants to keep this house clean.
It feels like that's all you do. It's like you're cleaning.
Yeah, she feels. Yeah, all we do is work. I need my freedom.
At the Harrison Velasco's, after John has gotten Maya up and taken care of chores, Tanya takes care of her only parenting duty, getting breakfast for Maya.
So do you pretty much do everything when it comes to Maya's care?
I brush her hair, then Maya eats, and I get Maya on the bike, and I go.
your whole life is just tied up in taking care of Maya and what Ceci wants. And I just wonder what drives John.
If I didn't want to cater to every one of Ceci's whims, I just wouldn't.
I mean, if you're happy, that's fine, but there's a part of me that just feels like you are walked on and used. And
I really don't feel like I'm walked on.
I think Ceci is selfish. She does not help to get her daughter ready for school. She does no chores whatsoever. I think this is all about Ceci. I don't think it has anything to do with anybody else.
I think if I spent too much quality time with Tanya, I would need to be on some antidepressant.
At another session at clown school, Tanya, who believes children should be trained to control their emotions, gets to see how John deals with Maya's.
Why don't I help you with your makeup?
Oh, come on. That just makes it bigger.
Ugh,
oh, you're doing my eyebrow.
I know, you moved.
Hi.
I think Maya is very bright. Her character, obviously, could use a lot of work.
There's another possibility that you don't do any clown makeup today.
What?
Okay, calm down, and that you just show the act. Okay, take a moment.
You know, I'm thinking that this might be a good time to begin to train in her that just because things don't go our way does not mean you can fall apart, so that she understands she does have the power to control herself and to control her emotions.
It seems inhumane to let her sit there and to not try to fix it. I think it's a necessary thing.
If we are always trying to fix things and trying to make things work, then they're going to grow up and expect someone else to do that. And that's not going to happen. And my greatest fear is that she will fall apart.
At the Marshalls, the younger boys take a break from the chores to sneak in some fun time.
What you doing?
Playing baseball.
Are you guys supposed to be out here playing by yourselves without telling us?
No, they have to ask so Mom and Dad will know we're there.
Okay. Okay, I think we need to go back inside. Okay.
He can take advantage of the situation.
Oh, wow.
You give him a little bit, he takes a lot.
That's not true.
He has
We're all allowed to play only a few days. It's not
that's
fair.
What I say.
We always do chores every single day.
You're supposed to get rewarded for keeping your house clean.
Yes! It's not fair.
What's wrong?
I was just thinking that we always have to do all these chores and it's not fair. I just want some freedom.
It's absolutely clear to me that they're begging to be heard. They want Mom and Dad to listen to what they have to say.
John's taking Maya and cash-conscious Tanya out to eat, despite the fact that the family currently has no income.
So you guys eat out how many times a week, John?
We don't count.
Where does the money to go out actually come from?
I know that...
Magic, I tell you, magic.
I was kind of thinking magic, too, myself.
How do you, do your bills and stuff?
The bill people will remind me.
Okay. To me, that does not sound like a good plan. The way they spend their money, they just get it and they spend it. And then when a need comes up, hopefully they'll have it, maybe they'll have it, maybe they won't. Bad management of money, bad management of time, bad management of family.
I sense a lot of criticism, but if we're saving money to eat out later, well, then why don't we eat out now and worry about the money later?
Okay.
At the Marshalls, having seen how unhappy Ben Jr. is, Cecilia has decided to confront Ben Sr.
With the kids, whenever we talk about them, it's never about their happiness.
You're absolutely right. And their happiness always comes second.
These kids are telling me how unfair things are and how they don't get anything.
Kids are always complaining about what they wish they had.
One has a responsibility to their children, and one has to provide not just shelter, they also need to be provided with happiness.
Our philosophy is guidance, direction, boundaries is just as important. All the other fun stuff is really secondary.
I'm extremely shocked that Ben's children's happiness is not a goal in his life. Then what kind of parent is that?
For Tanya, it's another day of clown school. She's beginning to wonder if it's worth it.
I didn't think she really enjoyed it. It's like she's hating it much more each day.
Well, John, could I talk to you for a second? I guess as an outsider, as someone looking in, I feel like spending $36,000 on a school for clowns is a waste of money to do that. You know, to come and spend 7 hours a day here is crazy. I think it is tragic.
I think we're living a comedy.
Okay.
You think we're living a tragedy. Even the things that happen bad in our lives, honestly, it's a joke. If we don't have the money to pay rent and it happens to show up on the doorstep the day after, that's funny. You know?
I think in many ways, John is an irresponsible father and an irresponsible husband. I think he doesn't hold his wife necessarily to certain standards. I don't think he holds himself to certain standards.
To live in a structure of we need to make this X amount of money, it's all ridiculous. She doesn't have any passion. I'm not seeing it. I look at Tanya a lot of the times and I see a person partially dead.
Today, everything is about to change in the Harrison Velasco and Marshall households as the new wives take control.
It's about time that these kids get to be kids, and I'm going to give them the time of their lives.
Structure is a top priority for this house. I can definitely make an impact on this family that they will never forget.
The families are summoned to the rules change ceremony. It's time for the wives to lay down the new rules, which the families must obey.
Harrison Velasco's, you talk about following your dreams at any cost, but the only dream you're following is Cecilia's. Clowning is over.
Not so happy.
I never knew how joyless life could be until I spent a week with you, Ben. You think that by training your children, they'll become better people, but really, you're only robbing them of their childhood.
Oh, okay.
John, you spoil your daughter like you spoil your wife. Maya, you're gonna learn how to make a bed. You're gonna learn how to sweep the floor.
I actually don't like chores.
From now on, no chores and no responsibilities. Okay?
A master's in clowning is not going to support this family. I'm taking you to an acting audition and its talent agency who will let you know what your and your wife's professional clowning chances really look like.
Oh, I don't mind that.
From now on, kids, you have no boundaries. The world is a wonderful place. Go explore it!
We're going to take all your clown outfits to the clown school and sell them to other clowns.
Being a clown is really what we are.
To me, that's sick. It's almost like she can't separate herself from the clown.
And I don't think she should.
Ben, when your children ask questions, you carelessly dismiss them or ignore them. I am giving them a bullhorn. Each of your kids will have a chance to tell you how they feel. You should be a figure of love, not authority. Your kids will call you Ben until you earn the right to be called Dad.
They can call me by Ben, but I won't answer them until they call me Dad.
A family of 3 cannot live in a house the size of a clown car. For the rest of the time I'm here, we're moving into a proper-sized home where you'll have the space to get your life back under control. I'll grant you 15 minutes to pack only the clothing that you need to take. No clown stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna hate and yeah, definitely. Okay.
No craziness?
Okay. They're reducing what I have down to one tiny bag. If I can't take what fosters my soul, then I can't take anything. It kills me, kills me. I don't...
Tanya immediately enforces her first rule that a still upset John and Maya must pack up and move to their new home.
John, Maya, we got 15 minutes, okay? I'm gonna set the timer right now.
I can't reduce my life to one bag.
So you're walking out the door with no luggage at all?
Right.
There are no clown clothes allowed in the new house.
I'll go in my underwear.
Sweetie, I don't know what Daddy's gonna need, so let's pack a few things for him, okay? We got 60 seconds. It's time, let's go. Let's go. Come on. I wonder about John's psychological stability because it's just abnormal for a grown man to be upset about something and because of it leave the house in his underwear. Maybe he needs some professional help. Good job. Okay, here it is. We're here. All right, well, let's go see first.
Yeah.
Look at this. What do you think?
Wow, it's beautiful.
Isn't it beautiful? You are doing a wonderful job respecting me, being obedient. I mean, well, it seems that Maya's actually adapting better than you are, probably acting more mature in a way.
This is insane to me. I have to abandon everything that I was and choose this. This is just floors and walls. It's nice floors and walls, but it's still just floors and walls.
At the Marshalls, with Chores Band, Cecilia attempts to bring a sense of fun to the kids with clowning lessons.
Think of a name for your clown.
You pass. Pass? What kind of name?
Whatever you want it to be.
butterfly.
It was so hard trying to get them active and pumped up. They have grown up not exploring their own creativity. Stand up, no sitting. And we need to figure out how to open that door that's never been unlocked. I want to see you guys explore things that you normally would not do. That looks really nice, guys.
The first day on clowning, it was different for me.
That's awesome, Van.
I just wasn't used to it, but I think as I get into it more, I'll be way better. It's a little bit exciting and weird.
At the Harrison Velasco's, Tanya enforces her next rule, bringing John to a talent scout to evaluate the couple's potential as professional clowns.
We want to get an expert opinion. What are John's chances as a clown? What are Cecilia's chances as a clown?
I will now put her into a trance. She is now deep in a trance.
I think it's extremely unlikely that Cecilia is going to be able to earn a living with the skill level that we saw there. I think you would be well advised to definitely pursue acting. You can tell from the modulation of your voice that there's actual acting craft going on there. Ultimately, there's more opportunity there for you as well as more chances to make money.
Thank you very much.
You do yourself a disservice by pursuing the clowning thing when you're an actor.
I have to admit that, you know, it felt good.
You gotta tell Cecilia. When it comes to clowning, she doesn't really have what it takes.
Why crush her?
She's been doing this over a year, and he didn't see much talent there.
I'm not gonna take the clowning away from my wife. I cannot do that. I'm not gonna take away my wife's dream. And if it comes down to you have it, but your wife has to quit what she's doing to get it, I'm gonna let my wife finish it.
At the Marshalls, disappointed the kids still can't let loose, Cecilia rules the kids paint Ben's office to help bring out their inner clowns.
You guys do whatever you want on this walls to make it. He's not gonna get mad, don't worry. I was actually concerned that they might not want to do it, but they went at it and they were having such a blast.
It was fun. I liked it.
Yeah, the painting and getting all dirty and stuff was fun.
We never ever done anything like that.
I don't know how my dad would react when he sees that. He might be mad. Oh, he's gonna be mad, bro.
I want to show you something that we spent some time redecorating for you.
Oh, okay.
We wanted to give this place a really colorful feel, very expressive, so that you can think about your kids' happiness when you're working.
What happened to all my books and stuff?
Oh, it's all in a safe place so we wouldn't get paint on it. So there was no sense of excitement or happiness that his kids had a really good time in there. You just stay so serious through the whole thing. You know, any other parent that would have come into that office would have had an actual reaction. All you could ask about was, you know, is your papers all safe and good? And
I think my first reaction was, wow, they've rearranged my office. So now we'll have to paint it.
But that's the thing.
Back.
Why is it so hard for you to allow your kids to be joyful?
I think the kids, they do fine.
No, they don't. In these 2 weeks, I have not once see you say something nice to the kids.
You aren't listening.
Oh, I'm listening.
Well, Ceci, there's the accusations, there's the your kids are gonna die of unjoyfulness. I don't think it's that serious.
At the Harrison Velasco's, Tanya has convinced John to return so that she can enforce her next rule, that he audition for a real acting role.
So what do you got for us?
A monologue from a piece called Death of a Client. I used to have a standard. I used to have a bar, except in my life, they kept seeming to raise the bar higher. You come to a point where you realize if your hands are clean, you're already dishonest.
That was really good. And where did that come from?
Me.
You wrote it?
Yes.
It's pretty unusual for an actor to come in with their own material. Well, we're going to have some callbacks, and I think I'd like to invite you to one. Great to meet you, John.
Oh, it's great to meet you,
All
too.
right, thanks for coming out.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. It certainly puts certain things in perspective for me and questions certain things that I have been doing. The acting is something I really might consider taking back into my life.
At the Marshalls, after finally getting through to Ben, Cecilia gives Ben Jr. and Josiah their first taste of freedom.
Go past. Stupid stop sign. Hurry up. Hey, Diego. Hey, that's our first person meeting. See, there's no danger. I know, Lily, you just deserted it. That's baloney. I know. Let's go run in the sprinklers. I'm hot. I tell you go first. You go first. Ah! Whoa! Ready to go home now? Yeah. I feel like I have way more freedom. But freedom feels like just running around and being yourself. Not having to stop at that lousy stop sign.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, we got a little wet though. We ran through the sprinkler.
They looked like kids. They were running around and they were happy. That's the way it should always be.
At the Harrison Velasco's, it's the final day of the swap, and Maya has come a long way with her training.
To get in the wood.
Not actually into the wood. Otherwise, I'd have to get a hammer.
Ooh. Maya, are you having fun making this bed? Who thought it could be so fun to make a bed?
I mean, sure, it's not that fun to make beds, but I agree with Tanya that we should in case somebody comes over and says, hey, can I hang out with you?
And John has agreed to make a vision statement for the family.
If you could put into maybe 4 sentences what it is that you want for your family.
Be happy and to be educated, creative, free, Playful.
Adventurous.
Adventurous. That is a great word, Maya. I like the vision statement. I don't think I'm doing it in the same way that Tanya does it.
The Harrison Velasco family will be a happy, creative, artistic.
I like putting everything that is important to us in a huge list of things. As much as I like to operate from the whims and the flow, I'm not upset by the focus.
It's okay.
At the Marshalls, Ben's finally taken the kids' concerns to heart and hosts an afternoon of fun so they can meet the neighbors' children.
You guys ready for baseball? Yeah. Okay. Go! He's going for second! Woohoo! He's going to second! In the park home run!
I have learned from this experience that it would be much more beneficial to our family if I get more on a more personal level with our children.
Careful, careful. All right, guys, we are the Marshall family mascots.
Okay, this is supposed to be funny. Yeah, kind of.
For somebody as uptight as Ben, this was a huge step, and it took a huge effort on Ben's part to go out and allow himself to be seen in a silly way.
Oh, say, can you see? It was great what Miss Ceci did in organizing this for the kids. They had fun today and they met some new people in the neighborhood.
So how do you guys like baseball?
It's fun.
We'll play some more. To me, this is the best day ever. This is better than Christmas. I've met so many new friends. I met just over 20 friends. I met about 10, 20 friends. He's gonna show us where he lives. I'm just glad that Miss Cecily came into our life because I'm way happier. Let's go.
Bye, guys!
Bye.
It's judgment time as the couples finally come face to face across the table.
When I first arrived to the clown school, John attempted to put Maya's makeup on, but apparently it wasn't quite right. And Maya had a big issue with that.
If it's not the way she wants it to be, then I can see why she's gonna have a breakdown.
Yeah, well, it's not
and she's
so
7.
much. Well, I mean, even if she's 7, though, I mean, I think 7 is old enough to compose yourself.
In my experience, this last 2 weeks in your house, I have come to notice that your children are not happy. And they're being brought up to not think for themselves.
The way we raise our children is that we have a vision, and we want to prepare our children for life. And that's why we train our children the way we do.
Well, the issue I see here with that point of view, first of all, is the word training. You train a dog, you train a parrot to talk. To bring up a child is a whole different aspect. I believe that children should be children, and I think it's something that your children are missing.
I'm not gonna spend my whole life trying to make my children
Well,
happy,
what do you want
and
them
I'm
to
not.
be then?
I want them to be happy. I
Or do you
want
or
them
do
to be
you
happy,
not?
but
What's the
I'm not.
true meaning of
I do want,
happiness?
but see, that's how you look at happiness. See, you give Maya everything she wants. Even if I had $1 million, I'm not giving my children everything they want. That's not where happiness lies. The thing is that
giving someone everything they want does not automatically make selfishness.
Yeah, but is she being trained to think like that?
No, she's not being we don't train her to think anyway.
Why are we basing mature adults who have been through life, who have experiences, why are we taking into consideration a child who does not have anything?
Because you're already asking them to behave like adults now. You're not letting them be kids. You're not.
You don't become adult overnight.
No, you don't.
Because when we make a decision, we have to take
are not based on our children's happiness.
And when we make decisions,
it's not even based on our happiness.
You said you did.
Okay, we won't say that. We'll just say that our belief system is not the same, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree on that particular thing, but basically she's just saying that's how we do things.
But it's very important for you guys to know that as much as I'm not saying that parenting is not a popularity contest, but if there's somebody the children should always be able to trust and come to, even if they think they're gonna get in a lot of trouble, should be their parents.
What I have made a commitment to work on is that even if they don't like the answer after we talk, at least that they know that I have listened to them.
I think what I'll do is just try to find more avenues and outlets for my children to express.
But at your house, I just didn't understand how clowning could take such a priority. We went to a talent agent, and he felt like you were spending an astronomical amount of money to go to clown school. And then he felt like the skill level just wasn't there.
Well, that's one opinion.
The talent agent noticed John's acting ability.
I do have an agent's card.
Awesome.
Honey. He does want me to come back.
If you need me to have you go for that, by all means, let's do that. I mean, why not?